Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here at Singapore Changi Airport. I'm going to be flying on Singapore Airlines aboard their A380 in economy class down to Sydney today. Singapore Airlines is often considered one of the best airlines in the world, so it'll be interesting to see what their economy class product is like. My flight today was departing from Terminal 3. Check-in had a bit of a queue, but thanks to my Star Alliance status, I was able to use the business class check-in lane. Before heading into departures, I decided to make my way to Jewel, which is a complex within the airport which has some of the most incredible features I've ever seen in an airport before. The standout feature is the Jewel Rain Vortex, which is the world's largest indoor waterfall. At night it lights up in different colours, and this is honestly the coolest thing I've ever seen in an airport before, so I'll stop talking and let you enjoy it. Making my way back through the departures, I noticed this Hello Kitty monument celebrating 50 years of Hello Kitty, and it'd be rude for me not to include it. Terminal 3 is huge, but because it was such a late flight, I hardly explored any of it, and just tried to head straight to the lounge. Just made it to the lounge, and this is the first airport I've been to in quite a while that actually doesn't have a curfew, so my flight today is taking off at 1 in the morning. It's currently 10:30 and I can already feel tiredness catching up to me, so right now I'll make it to takeoff. The lounge had some standout features and wasn't too busy while I was here, but I didn't try any of the food because I wasn't feeling hungry at the time. I then made my way to the gate, which was a few minutes away from the lounge. Here is the aircraft that will be taking me to Sydney today, a Singapore Airlines Airbus A380. I didn't have to wait long at the gate, and it was time to get on board the plane. Here's my seat for the flight, seat 54A. I had the entire row to myself, which was very lucky considering this flight was very close to Christmas. Sorry for my poor filming there, I was juggling quite a few things with my hands. Shortly after, it was time to push back, with my flight leaving on time.
Cabin crew about doors in question.
If you're not using your device, it must be held in your hand or placed in the seat pocket in front of you. Including the charging and use of e-cigarettes is prohibited throughout the aircraft, including the lavatories.
Cabin crew to your takeoff stations.
After a rather long taxi and a queue for the runway, it was now time to take off. I had some trouble getting my camera focusing through this footage, but because it's nighttime, there's not too much to see anyway. The in-flight entertainment system runs entirely off the touchscreen, but it's very responsive, and the options here are actually really good. I didn't use it much this flight, however. The flight took off at 1 AM and I was just ready to go to bed. To my surprise, I actually managed to get some really decent sleep here, and woke up with around 2.5 hours of the flight left. Next, breakfast is served. Each meal comes with 2 options, but I don't remember what they were, but I remember what I had being very nice. The bathroom is quite small, but it was very clean, which was nice to see, especially going this late in the flight. Soon it was time to begin our descent into what was a very overcast Sydney. After some nice views of the harbour, which my camera didn't quite do justice, it was time for our final descent into Sydney. Overall, I'm really happy with how this flight went. Navigating through the airport was easy, especially with how awesome Singapore Airport is. The crew were really friendly, the cabin was really clean, and the seats were really comfy, which actually allowed me to get some really good sleep, which feels like years since I've been able to do in economy. Although I don't know how it will fare on more ultra long haul flights, like to London, I do know that for these 7 or 8 hour flights, Singapore Airlines I can heavily recommend. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.